Naku.
And welcome back mga summoners dito sa Globe Conquerors Manila National Qualifiers to determine sino ang maging dalawang team na representative ng Philippines sa big event sa Mall Arena on August 18 to 19. But before that, pag-usapan muna natin naging match kanina as we are gonna be your casters. Ako si Arctic, kasama ko si Chisto.
Yan, syempre Arctic, yung game na yun between Team Red and Acclaim Empires, as soon as nakuha ng AEX yung konting control na nahawakan nila ng game na yun, biglaan din nawala. Ginanon lang ng Team Red. Isang team fight lang yung tumapos ng game na yun. Very decisive as well. And syempre, earlier, wala na rin lang yung... sira na halos lahat ng kailangan nila daan sa base. So, it was pretty much an easy and done deal. The moment that Team Red won the team fight at 40 minutes, sino natin kung paano babawi. Itong Acclaim Empires headed into Game 2 ng Best of 3.
Kind of makes you wonder going into this next game because similar to the previous day, one of the things which has been a little bit more high impact pagdating sa mga fights natin, undeniably, you'd always look out for kung ano yung magiging impact ng Nocturne on whoever actually has it on their team. So, this time around, if ever decides to switch up, makikita ba natin na either team gonna be banning out the Nocturne, in which case, but of course, quick recap of what will be our schedule for today. Currently, match 1, wherein Team Red na ang 1-up against Acclaim Empires dito sa ating best of 3. And of course, later on, match 2, it's gonna be Emperor Esports versus Imperium Pro Team. Quite a bit of a while since we saw these two teams face each other later on. Pero, syempre, dito muna tayo sa Team Red at Acclaim Empire X.
Yan, pag-usapan pa natin kung ano yung nangyari para dito sa Acclaim Empires ng Game 1. Meron silang Olaf na lumang, but I feel like they didn't wait for the other members of the team to come online, which is the Ezreal and the Ryze. Sinastack pa nila yung Tear of the Goddess nila. Yung timing lang ng mga fights nila wasn't centered around when their champions hit their power spikes. And it allowed Team Red to claw their way back into the game. Remember, Isaac on Irelia in the mid lane started off 0 and 3 but ended the game quite legendary on that Irelia. So no other way you could put it. Things just went a bit wrong for Acclaim Empire. Sana for this next match, kaya nilang ayusin yung timing sila as it looks like papasok na tayo sa pick and ban, guys. Malaman natin kung ano yung dadali nila into game number 2. Of course, Team Red, this time inappropriately on the blue side, laban sa Acclaim Empire X on the red side. Morgana ang unang aalisin itong Team Red.
Yes, so Morgana will be locked in, of course. All eyes on, yan na nga ang hinaantay ko. It's gonna be the Nocturne banned away from Acclaim Empire X, not wanting a potential first pick from Team Red, in which case?
Yeah, Darius as well being removed here by Team Red. So, this might signal a Mundo pick in the future, but maybe it's just a target ban onto Marsh. Let's wait and see. Aatrox ang aalisin dito ng Acclaim Empire X. Don't want to deal with that in the mid lane. Alistar last ban away onto Korosu. So a lot of engage being removed here by Team Red. AEX as well, actually removing the Nocturne is quite huge. Wala na yung threat nung Paranoia coming in. So definitely a decent ban right there. Let's see what they decide to finish their first round of bans with.
Yep, still waiting for that last ban coming in from Acclaim Empire X. Quite a bit left open for Team Red's taking, in which case as first priority.
Interesting to see Shen and Nocturne banned on the same rotation kasi normally teams wouldn't go for the Shen kapag wala na rin yung Nocturne sa mapa, but does leave the Fiddlesticks open here once again for Neep.
So looks like it will be the support Fiddlesticks once again for Team Red, in which case wondering what Acclaim Empire X will choose in order to go against the Grit on this.
There's a lot of options still left up, but with Darius being banned, it enables Acclaim Empire X to go for the Dr. Mundo. There are still a few counter picks that are available to deal with the Mundo. If Acclaim Empire X don't decide to go with Trundle here in the jungle, that will definitely be the pickup for Rebecca para matulungan na i-shred yung tank stats and bursting down time. Mapatay at least itong Dr. Mundo. But Jin gonna be the lock-in for Clyde.
Interesting. Jin for Acclaim Empire X. Not really as prominent as he used to be.
Yeah, definitely. Now, I'm expecting the Trundle to come out of Team Red just to deal with the Mundo, but Talia will be their selection here. So, di pa rin natin alam saan pupunta Talia, but with the Irelia being hovered right now, it seems like the Talia will actually go to the jungle. Okay, so Team Red actually playing for the early phase of the game here, not choosing to go with the Trundle. Can't just to ban it away in their next ban, so yeah, then will Kanji... Okay, we've seen this before. That is Garen mid from Kanji, guys. If you look at your screen, hindi yan mali. very much tama itong Garen mid na nakita natin galing kay Kanji. He did play it in the upper bracket, pero natalo sila nung game na yun. So if you follow that trend, means mo natalo yung AEX dito. And nakita ng Team Red yung cheese pick na Garen. Aalisin nila dito yung Serath ni Kurosu. Swing GP removed here from the side of AEX. What does Team Red decide to finish this off with?
So far,
Garen mid pa lang alam mo ng astig tong game na to, Arctic.
Yep.
Talagang alam na natin na mag-e-enjoy tayo, guys. So Trundle gonna be removed here by Team Red. Interesting ban away actually. So Shinzao gonna go to the jungle para kay Tamsu. More Damashian champions para lang ma-fit to Garen mid. Hindi ko titigil na stress na mid lane yung Garen.
Yep. I mean, it's interesting to say the least. I'm trying to think of a better adjective, but sige, I'll go with interesting.
Madness.
Madness. Yeah, close enough. But looks like it's gonna be the Heimerdinger.
I-lock mo, pare.
Potentially for Team Red.
Pagka nag-hover ka na ganyan, dapat nila lock in yan eh. Wala.
Okay. No.
No. It's not gonna be Heimerdinger. Mukhang seryoso tayo. We're gonna get the Mad Crocodile in the top lane. You're Necton here para kay Asidia. We know how good he is on this champion. We've seen it in his collegiate play in the past. Of course, kung nasundan nyo yung career niya on TUP. Ari though. I doubt it.
Okay.
Pero tayong Garen.
Brand support will be locked in for Acclaim Empire X. So interesting towards the end of the day. Of course, we can't stress enough how curiosity would kind of make you wonder how Garen mid will fare against Isaac's Irelia. Fell behind within the first few minutes, but just made the biggest comeback.
Yeah, and if you think about it, Garen mid, you don't really need to be that skillful when it comes to playing him. You have no skill shots in the champion, so not many moments for you to actually misplay mechanically. It all comes down to whether or not you can actually bully this Irelia out of lane. But it seems like this will be a different story for this matchup. Okay, Team Red definitely playing for lane strength with the Renekton and the Irelia. Tali as well, sobrang dali niyang i-influence itong mga lane na to. But since they weren't able to pick a Darius or a Trundle for this match, the Kai'Sa will be their answer to the Mundo. Kaya ni Kai'Sa mag-shred ng tanks pretty easily with their passive, so still good situation here for Team Red whenever this game goes.
Nonetheless, guys, looks like we're gonna be seeing Acclaim Empire X. Will they just manage to pull this off into equaling the scoreboard 1-1? Or will it just kind of be going down in style in a 0-2? Nonetheless, let us know kung ano magiging thoughts nyo sa game na to. Supportan nyo ba dito ang Team Red? #RedWin or #AEXWin ba? Para sa Acclaim Empire X, the pride of Ilo, not to mention Conquest already towards the end of the month. Be sure to get your tickets para sa mga taga-Visayas dyan. Of course, gaya nga sabi ko, let us know whether kung saan man kayo nanonood, Facebook Live or sa gaming.youtube.com/peachgarena/live. Share niyo rin sa mga kaibigan niyo para magkaalaman na tayong lahat kung sino nga ba talaga at the end of the day magiging representative ng Philippines sa Southeast Asian Globe Conquerors Manila.
And syempre, Arctic Acclaim Empire X is facing elimination at the moment. They are in the lower bracket up against Team Red. Ang gusto dito ng Team Red ay mag-move forward dito sa tournament na to, AEX. The question now is, will they hold on and force that game 3?
Oh man, Chisto, at this point, I don't really know how this is going to go. It could go either way. AEX pretty convincing within the earlier minutes. What I really look forward to seeing though is if they could kind of figure things out towards the mid to late game, because I felt like that's where things got a tad bit shaky for them.
Yeah, definitely have a lot of questions on our mind. The largest though is whether or not Garen mid is actually viable. Talagang yun yung boom. Mapapaisip ka, teka, bakit mid Garen to? Anong ginagawa neto ni Kanji? Meron siyang idea na baka hindi natin alam, guys. The only way na malalaman natin is kapag nag-stick around tayo at nanood.
Yeah, I mean, Garen mid.
Just saying it makes us... Okay.
Yeah, it kind of makes you think, it makes your mind going in a way.
Yeah, mapapaisip ka eh.
Faker did use Garen mid during a stream.
During a stream?
Yes, and that was kind of like a dare pack from his viewers, in which case I believe he won that game, but
you know, Faker gets to do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
He's the best League of Legends My Legacy is the best
By Legacy. There you
League
go.
of Legends player on the country. I don't want to go there instantly, guys.
Yep, a lot of debate. You're very dangerous waters you're treading here, Chisto.
Well, to be fair, I never was a big SKT fan.
Same.
I never was a big SKT fan. I'm more of a Jin-Air fan kapag LCK. Kahit hindi sila yung the best team, I'm a fan of the org, fan of their past players. So, fun fact lang dun. But yeah, I do believe there's a bit of a delay, guys, so we apologize for that. We'll be hitting the Rift very shortly. You get to see whether or not Kanji's Gary in mid. I'm not gonna stop saying Gary. I'm gonna have so much fun
Sige.
with this pick, but of course, for the viewers out there, Acclaim Empire X is facing elimination. Currently down 0-1 against Team Red. Dito sa best of 3.
Meanwhile, sige, to hopefully get your Garen mid off your mind until such time na bumalik tayo sa Rift. By the way, guys, sa mga nanonood nga ngayon itong magiging qualifiers natin for Globe Conquerors Manila, paulit-ulit kong sinasabi, representative ng Pinas ang nakasalalay dito para sa 8 teams natin. And tickets are currently available para sa ating big event from August 18 to 19 sa Mall of Asia Arena. Balita ko, unti-unti nang naubos yung tickets natin. A lot of people have been buying these past few weeks sa aking nakagilap. So be sure to get your tickets right now para lang masigurado na meron kayong ticket. And of course, kung hindi pa kayo makakabili ngayon, kung pinag-ipunan niya pa, may chance rin kayong manalo through our giveaways, which we'll be posting, if not today, tomorrow. Kaming mga casters, we have our giveaways. Some of your favorite personalities already have their giveaways up and running. May mga collaborations pa nga ako nakahanda para sa ticket giveaways.
Oh, that seems like a fun idea. And syempre, hindi lang naman yung games yung mapapanood nila at Globe Conquerors Manila, guys. But speaking of games, seems like we're gonna be hitting the Rift for Game 2 between Team Red and Acclaim Empire X. Tignan natin, will Team Red make this a 2-0 and eliminate Acclaim Empire X, or will we see a Game 3? Let's find out.
Oh man, Team Red, Acclaim Empire X, either one of the teams, very deserving, pero it's just how the cookie crumbles, in which case only one team can make it to the next stage. One of these two is gonna have to say sayonara, not just to Globe Conquerors Manila, but what could have been a potential hashtag Road to Worlds as well.
To be fair, ito na kayo simula ng Road to Worlds.
Yes.
Ito na yung kantong papaliko doon.
Ito na yung first step. Tricycle pa lang.
Tricycle pala. Papalabas no? Para doon sa sakayan ng jeep. And then yun yung Road to Worlds.
Oh, magbabas ka tapos may aeroplano pa.
Yeah. Need to get all of that in order. I do believe Worlds will be held in Korea this year.
Yes. Yeah,
Korea.
Man, I wonder if I'll get to fly this year. Kind of the dream na makapanood ng Worlds kahit isang live man lang.
I just want to go to Korea, Arctic.
Oh yeah, especially you, Cheese. Dude, you should. It's really nice there.
I haven't been there. I haven't done my passport stuff, but that's not important, guys. What's important is this game.
Yes, maybe one of these two teams will make it to Korea, in which case. So far though, from what we are seeing here, I love how Team Red always making the constant of establishing vision here towards the river just to spot out kung may shenanigans nga ba itong Acclaim Empire X. Won't really be the case right now though.
Yeah, ngayon nag-ward na sila sa river kasi bosset yung nangyari nung game 1 para kay Cassie. Cut gank level 1 mid lane. His battle sa mid lane. He did bounce back though. Bot lane.
Oh, Ardai takes quite a bit of damage.
That's an
from
Ignite.
Kurosu. Ignite ticking as well. Clyde tries to get a few hits. Oh, Ignite in exchange though coming in from Neep. Kurosu is ticking down. Looks like both will survive, in which case.
It's already both Ignite burns from the support. Only at level 1.
Why? I was expecting na kahit pa paano magkakaroon tayo ng isang casualty din. None of which have really gone for the full commit, in which case.
May mga kinikim-kim na galit.
Oo.
Yung dalawang teams na to, Arctic. Alam mo na he means business pag in-ignite ka na level 1 ba?
Yes. Oh, but meanwhile, towards top side, Acedia getting quite a bit onto Marsh. Marsh, medyo kailangan munang huminay dito. Will just restrain himself a bit. Acedia, of course, gonna have easier time farming off these waves.
Oh yeah, despite Renekton not necessarily having the tools to deal with Mundo late game. Levels 1 to 5. Kayang-kayang i-bully ni Acedia. Etong si Marsh. Rebenga just gonna pick up his Raptors for free.
Yep.
Tamsu.
Not really gonna try anything particularly cheeky. Kanji though, okay, a little bit in too late for the party. We'll just drop vision, in which case.
Steel Legion Garen, yung napiling skin dito ni Kanji. I feel like the animations are good, but he just looks a bit too heavy for me.
Yeah, I mean, God King just recently came out.
Yeah.
Kailangan mag-giftan si Kanji. But oh, meanwhile, Kanji looks like gonna trade damage right there for Isaac. Just goes for the whirl around right there. Ooh, Isaac actually flashes away, in which case.
Yeah, pinagsisihan kagad ni Isaac yung decision niya na mag-dash in. Kinain niya lahat ng damage ng Beyblade ni Kanji.
Oh, but Rebenga lingering towards the side right
Oh, look
there.
at that!
Really able to turn things around. Kanji forced to flash away. Luckily, still had that summoner up just to avoid getting knocked back into the arms of Team Red.
Okay, so Rebenga is putting more attention towards his mid lane. I don't think Thompson wants to go for a gank. Merong malaking minion wave dyan. You don't want Kanji to pick that up before you go for any cheeky stuff. Pero ganda nung pag-buffer ni Cassie dun sa flawless duet ng Ariel. You can actually hide the animation of the first part of her E if you buffer it with a dash. So will force Kanji to back away. Not able to dodge around with the reactions.
Oh, okay. Tomsu, meanwhile, lingering one. A lot of these lingers onto the jungle side of Team Red. Fortunately, not able to get as much value. Although, good thing, of course, on the flip side is andun pa rin Vision still helps just to give AEX a bit more comfort in spotting out the members of Team Red. But First Blood, okay, was caught off guard there. Actually goes to Team Red's bot lane. Wow, Kurosu just went down in a flash.
Yang dali nung setup doon, Neep with the point-and-click fear, point-and-click silence. Walang moment na umiwas sa itong si Kurosu. Di nakapag-react si Clyde, di siya nag-heal kaagad. First Blood, pretty easily gonna go over the Neep on this Fiddlesticks. Mag-aabang lang siya dun sa bush. As per lahat ng nag-Fiddlesticks dito.
Oh, Neep flashing in very gutsy. Will it be enough damage though? Clyde will be A-okay. Ooh, Neep fortunately gets sniped down. Looks like Team Red will pay the price of yung naging aggression nila doon kay Clyde.
Yeah, yun yung hindi magandang sort of aggression. Okay lang yan, nagpapogi lang naman si Neep kaso dininay siya.
Yes. Would have been really nice if Ardai and Neep were able to get that kill onto Clyde. But para sa akin, Clyde was still looking a bit more healthy there. Not to mention, heal was up for him in which case.
Yeah, I feel like hindi nirespeto ni Neep na merong heal na hawak kay Clyde. Just took a bit too much tower shots. Of course, since wala siyang flash papasok. Flash ng flash para umiwas sa W ng Jin. Good snipe by the Jin.
Yep. Oh man, nonetheless. 1-1 equal on our scoreboard right now, in which case Isaac playing it a bit more safer, definitely. Knowing very well that as soon as he goes in, all Kanji has to do is just whirl around.
Yeah, tamang Beyblade lang, Arctic. Tamang paikot-ikot on this Garen. Speaking of ikot, umikot ng bot lane. Ito si Rebenga.
Position right here. Will manage to pull back. Kurosu to take note. Flash was still up for that brand. Looks like he'll be A-okay. Meanwhile, Tamsu coming in from the backline. This is spot to ng ward. Rebenga forced to flash away. In exchange, looks like it won't be further pursuing Neep. Gets a bit of damage onto Kurosu in exchange. Ardai, actually fronts a bit. Looks like we'll just back away though.
Yeah, wanted to go for the aggressive trade. Not gonna get anything. Only flashes burned onto the brand and onto Thalia. Question is, can they find a punish on the flashless brand? Syempre, sobrang daling patayin na itong brand. Fairly immobile support. And parang minigame eh. Kapag pumipick ka ng mga supports such as the brand or the Fiddlesticks, either I'm gonna poke you to death and kill you with an all-in or papatayin mo ako kasi nahuli mo ako. So, definitely playing on a knife's edge. But speaking of a knife's edge,
yeah, constant trades coming in from both Isaac and Kanji. I like how Isaac nonetheless knows not to linger around too much, lalo na at level 6 na itong si Kanji. Would make it easier for him to get the takedown onto that Aurelia, in which case once it gets him down to sufficient health on the lower end.
yeah, babagsak niya yung malaking espada ni Garen.
Okay. We have a lot of these trades happening back and forth across lanes so far.
Yeah, and you feel like yung mga trade that are really favors the Jin and the Brad. Consider that Jin does deal a bit more damage early compared to the Kaisa. Stun though.
Oh, root onto Ardai, almost getting stunned. The neck by Kurosu. Kurosu though, kind of has to be careful himself. Medyo mababa na rin siya pagdating sa health value niya. So,
he's fine.
so
Not gonna be under any threat.
we'll just back away, in which case, dropping Vision into that tri-brush from Team Red. We are seeing a few pings here towards the upper side of the map though.
Yeah, syempre nakakapag-invade itong top half ng mapa ng Team Red, considering that both solo laners do have lane priority. CJ is doing a good job of bullying that Dr. Mundo, especially Marsh. Not many items, but I'll hold off on that thought.
Oh, Kanji just whirling in once again onto Isaac. Isaac gonna try to exchange. Ignite is ticking. The ultimate is near up for Kanji, and down he goes. That will be the kill going to Garen. Hashtag Beyblade win.
Tamang Garen mid lang. Tamang pag-enjoy lang galing dito kay Kanji, but mukhang gusto sumagot ni Marsh.
Yep, Rebenga gonna block away Kanji from being able to respond as the rest of Team Red go down. A moment of stasis right there gives enough time for Kanji to rendezvous with the rest of his teammates. Ooh, Asidia gets taken down. Unfortunately, gets dashed down. Rebenga, meanwhile, trying to run this out.
No flash!
AEX, ooh, Rebenga. One more hit from Kanji, and that will be a victory for Acclaim Empire X.
Gusto ko yung pag-abang ni Kanji over that all. So much patience. Not even wanting to flash over that. Syempre, in a recent patch, the Talia wall duration was nerfed. Kanji nag-abang lang ng mga 5 seconds and then tinulungan niya si Marshall. Note that the stopwatch. Hold on.
Yes, meanwhile, Kanji, fortunately, wasn't able to get the full brief damage from Neep, but of course with 3 members on his tail, I think this will be isn't doing. Kanji goes straight back onto Neep, trying to get outsmart right here, lasting as long as he can, but of course with Asidia right there, that will be the easy takedown. Looks like it will be given to Isaac, in which case...
Bot lane though, Arda is in trouble. Wala si Neep dito, he has to flash out.
Yes, ooh. Third hit, not gonna connect. One more hit at least, none of which connect for Clyde, unfortunately. And yan ang magiging escape ni Ardai dun. No problem.
Yeah, smart use of the killer instinct to dash away. Auto attacks first onto Tamsu para magamit na niya yung ultimate. Unfortunately, para kay Clyde, merong fancy feat. Etong si Ardai, hindi tumama yung 4 na bala nung Jin.
Yep, so far looking pretty good here. AEX getting an invading. Rebenga will spot this out though, signaling Kamsu and Kurosu to just back away for now.
Yeah. I want to go back mid lane though. That's where their fun really happens.
Yep. Lot of whirling, Reddit rip for Acclaim Empire X.
Nakapaglaro ka ba ng Beyblade dati?
Nako, sobrang fan ako ng Beyblade dati.
Well, Garen tayo for this game. There
Yes.
are other champions you could describe as such as the Wukong and Katarina, pero spin for the win. Etong si Kanji.
So far, looks like Isaac already back in lane. Always look forward to how these trades pan out between the Aurelia and Garen. But, I mean, later on in this game, it's not going to be the same damage that Kanji deals right now. But, looking at the item direction that he is going, looks like going to be a black cleaver for him, in which case...
Yeah, I think any other item would have surprised us, Arctic. Black Cleaver, yung gusto mo on Garen. Magtaka ko kung binibili niya Rabadon ka.
Yeah, just gonna get those full... Gonna get stack up right away on the armor reduction. But Isaac getting a little bit of a laugh right there. Kanji trying to hold off the wave as much as possible. Oh, Rebenga though, making a maneuver towards his top side. Will it be enough to cancel off Marsh's escape path, in which case, full barrage of damage, Asidia gets the kill.
Yeah, Marsh not tanky enough on this Mundo. He hasn't completed the core item yet. Mundo very item reliant as a champion. So, gonna get basically killed there by Rebenga and Asidia. Pretty much an easy setup, Arctic.
Yes, definitely. But
Stun keeping him in place, but...
Rebenga gonna not knock back Kanji, unfortunately. Meanwhile, Rebenga will be forced to flash away. Asidia gonna try to scare off this Garen in exchange. Kamsu is there, 3 members of Team Red ready to take this fight. Kanji goes straight and onto the squishy Rebenga. Manages to take him down with the ultimate. Isaac, in the midst of things though, constantly giving chase to Thompson. Unfortunately, no trades will come from Team Red in exchange.
Yeah, hindi natakot si Kanji dun kay Asidia. Alam niya na walang resources na pwedeng gamitin yung Renekton. Will flash on top of Rebenga and easily take him down. Feeling ko nagulat si Rebenga nun. Like, ay, nag-flash bigla na.
Yep, and you know, story just pretty much panned out badly for the Talia, in which case, not to mention Neep. Ooh, forced the flash to avoid getting locked down. That will be a counter engage coming in from Neep. In exchange, though, moment of stasis for him. One more hit and he'll go down to Clyde.
Yeah, Neep, tumapak siya ng trap, gets caught out. Kahit na nag-flash siya para maiwasan yung Deadly Flourish. Hindi na iwasan yung damage na kayang ibato sa kanya nitong brand at ng Jin. Neep goes down. Unfortunately, for a second death of this game now, Kanji and Asidia will meet each other. But Marsh is also here. Yep,
numbers definitely looking better for AX, in which case Asidia gonna have to just leave the crab to Acclaim Empire X is taking, in which case. But very messy skirmishes that we've been seeing so far from both sides.
Yeah, ngayon, babatahin niya Cleaver says, you go.
Yep.
Di tumama.
Yep, not gonna slow down Asidia, just gonna go to lane, in which case. But yeah, as I was saying, a lot of these skirmishes have been quite messy so far, and with how messy that they've been panning out, we haven't really been seeing any of these two teams get the full benefit. If you're gonna notice the goal difference in exchange as well, it kind of pans out back and forth between both sides. Whoever's ahead in lane definitely a little bit more better off naturally. But oh, Marsh though, look at that damage coming out from Rebenga. Looks like Marsh will manage to back away though. Tamso is lingering towards the side if ever Team Red overstays their welcome alongside Kanji. Okay, looks like Rebenga will back away. That's a little bit more of the concern here right now for Team Red.
They can go for a dive here if they choose to. Easy setup with the stun.
Oh,
flash away.
Marsh does manage to flash away, in which case Team Red will just back away for down though. Will content themselves with the Summoner spell expended from Acclaim Empire X's top lane.
Yeah, the setup there could have been the stun from the Renekton into the shove from the Talia. Just gonna force Marsh out of lane. Consider that wala nang sadism available itong mundo. So no ultimate available means na can stick around. Garen.
Yep. Oh, looks like that's going to be the chase down. Isaac taking quite a bit of damage from Kanji. Beautiful lockdown coming in from Clyde as well, but looks like Isaac manages to survive despite the ultimate right there. Curtain call has been called right there though. Rebenga will be the hit. Looks like everyone else from Team Red was able to make it out of the radius in the nick of time.
Sakto lang na makalabas ng Arctic ngayon. Since they are chunked away, mid lane control will be over to the side of AEX. Teleport though will get him back into lane now. Everything's just gonna reset. Balik tayo sa kung ano yung nangyayari for the past 10 minutes.
Acclaim Empire X. Looks like Clyde and Coroso are already making their way back towards bot lane. Take note, Neep still a bit far off himself, but looks like Ardai will manage to escape under turret as well. Ooh, stun coming in right there. Will it be enough though? Rebenga meanwhile will be joining the fray. Teleports coming in from both sides right here. Coroso looking very, very low. Neep is currently on the chase. Mars joins the fight as well. Slows down Rebenga. And meanwhile, Acedia dashes in for the kill onto Coroso. Is Team Red gonna go for more? No, they will retain themselves. Take note, it's gonna be 4 members lingering towards the bot lane. This could be an easy takedown. The rest of the members of Acclaim Empire X are making their way towards bot lane, just enough to persuade Team Red to back away for now. But that will definitely be a victory for #RedWin.
Yeah, the teleport from Acedia gives more value than the Mundo. Wala pa ring item na nabubuo. Itong si Marsh, only the Sunfire Cape kumpara mo sa Renekton. Renekton so much more effective at this stage of the game, unlike the Mundo. So Coroso will go down. Pop his ultimate. He wants to go somewhere.
Yeah, looks like they're going to try to go for Ardai, in which case Ardai just kind of lingering there. Will get met by Marsh. Unfortunately, Ardai realizing will manage to style his way out. Marsh will get the slow though. Lands the cleaver. Kamsu coming in from the side as well. Flashes in, gets the kill. Meanwhile, Neep will try to back away right here. Rebenga joins the fray as well. Going to try to go for Kamsu. Ignite is taking on to Tamsu in exchange though. Looks like members of AEX will make it out. Marsh takes quite a bit of damage, but that's going to be a victory once for Acclaim Empire X. Meanwhile, towards this mid lane though, Acedia dishing it out with Kanji. Kanji not going to be going for an aggressive dive right there. Both members looking very low in this mid lane. Rebenga will be joining out. Does force Kanji to back away.
Yeah, napatay nila sa Ardai dun sa bot lane. And note that he actually held on to his flash. So Ardai using the burn at summon. Just gonna go down for his first death of the game. Has been farming pretty well on this guy. So already on a Ginsu's Rage Blade. Soon to be a Nashor's Tooth. But bot lane control and Dragon goes over to Acclaim Empire X. The game's still looking well and truly even, Arctic.
Meanwhile, Kanji whirling onto Isaac right here. Benga and Neep are in that river, so could go either way. Neep gonna try to get the hold onto Kanji, but in exchange, okay, Team Red, I think they'll be just fine. But Kanji not gonna stop right there. Sees an opportunity in the form of Rebenga, but looks like it will be the turn onto Acedia instead. Acedia managing to flash out. Kanji gets pushed back into AEX, and surprisingly enough, no casualties right there.
Yeah, not able to dunk down the Renekton. Siyempre, villain nga yung Renekton. So, true damage yung magiging ultimate ni Garen dun. Not able to escape, but AX, Clyde has no mana, so I don't think they can continue pushing down a lane, but
Speaking of pushing down, Ardai is a little bit far off. Looks like that did manage to back away before Kanji made it there.
yes, pushing down there in the bot lane. Tamang ikot lang para sa wave clear.
What is with these fights so far? 17 minutes into this game. Scoreboard, we're still at a position where it hasn't really tilted in anybody's favor.
Andun yung pakiramdam na wala pa rin lumalamang. Pero speaking of lalamang,
yes, looks like Isaac goes straight for the dive onto Clyde. That will be the shutdown. I don't think Coroso will be long of this world either. 2-0 in favor of Team Red.
yeah, teams are looking a bit calm. Team Red get 2 kills. What objectives can they go after it? The mid lane turret looking very much like what they want to go for, but no AD carry means hindi nila pwedeng tuloy.
Yeah, pings for Rift Herald are coming in right there. And I think they will be able to take it just fine. Numbers are looking fairly better for Team Red so long as nobody gets dunked by Kanji, in which case...
It's kind of scary having a Garen running at you at high speeds.
Yep.
Just to go for that, but... Yeah, seems like not much action gonna happen here.
Oh man, and in all fairness, Garen has been working out for AEX so far. 3-1, take note for Kanji. And as soon as Kanji goes in on any member of Team Red, it's mostly the back signal right there.
Yeah.
Especially if you're gonna notice, Kanji for the most part has been having the most access to most of the squishier members of Team Red. Only person that's a little bit more on the healthier side would be Acedia, but even so.
Yeah, pero consider that the Garen will fall off at some point in this game. Remember, he's just picking up kills here, not necessarily picking up CS. If you compare the mid laners' creep score, 165 to 130. It's still climbing, but 130-ish. So, Isaac still well and truly ahead in that matchup.
Oh, Kanji, okay. Looks like we'll just back away. But meanwhile, 2 members of AEX are towards here. Kurosu trying to get the lockdown onto Celia. That's going to be the stun and the kill going to the bridge.
Yeah, decent attempt. Galing kay SCG to use the first part of the slice and land it on the Mundo for sure, but...
Gutsy coming from Tomso, almost getting knocked into Team Red. Looks like we'll be just fine though.
It's kind of weird there kasi yung fear nung Fiddlesticks forced Tomso to walk away from the seismic shove. So, Crowstorm, here it comes!
Yep, Crowstorm right in there. Look at Kanji though, not really feeling the hurt, but in exchange it's actually the Jin that goes down though. Kanji with the 2 members of Team Red on his tail. That will end in a 1-for-2 towards that mid lane.
Yeah, sinasabi ngayon ni Neep na worth it yun since it was a 2-for-1 exchange. Now mid lane is the next thing under fire here for Acclaim Empire X. Only Tomsu here to defend.
Yep.
I think he has to give this up for free.
Yep, that'll be an easy take for Team Red, but still we're playing around a constant wherein gold lead isn't as significant. 20 minutes already in with Baron up. So I think the only angle that we could look at this point, since both sides have been equalized, like how the scaling goes here for both Team Red and Acclaim Empire X given their compositions.
I'm highly favoring Team Red just of the fact that they do have the Kaisa, which is an absolute beast in the late game, regardless of Acclaim having a better front line. All front lines don't matter. If you have a champion such as the Kaisa na kayang-kayang masakin lahat ng tank na gusto niyong dalhin.
Really comes down to how the rest of Team Red manages to keep away the members of Acclaim Empire X, in which they have the tools to do.
Yeah.
With the Thalia, with Neep as a fiddlesticks. Isaac as well has his own form of crowd control along with Acedia single target. So a lot of ways that they could keep Ardai alive and well. Still though, looking at where Ardai is at 0-1-2, hasn't been a shining, shimmering, splendid. Not a bad standing either. Still a lot of room to build up.
But regardless of the KDA arc, it's still very much a threat on this Kaisa. Already near completing the Nashor's Tooth. He's actually keeping up in terms of item builds. Clyde's hovering around 1.5 item. The same for Ardai. So, parehas na AD carry natin. Still at even ground. And yun naging story nitong game to Arcane. No team has been able to secure a massive advantage. At times, it's just been a few pickoffs leading into a few towers. Pero walang malaking lead. Wala pa yung game-breaking team fight na lumalabas para sa dalawang team na to.
Still waiting for that Super Typhoon to arrive on the rep. But Kurosu, gutsy, tries to land damage, but okay, walks in onto Team Red. Not sure what happened there. Oh, but looks like there can go for more, in which case Ardai goes straight for the dive in onto Clyde, flashes in onto that Jin, and looks like with that very low health, doesn't stand a chance. 2-0 in favor of Team Red.
Yeah, Kurosu just immediately regrets his decision. Not wanting to try to go for poke onto Ardai. Kaso nakatago si Neep, may trap card. Itong si Ardai now, we're gonna see a 1v1.
Yeah, Marsh walking into Isaac, but Kanji joins the fray as well. Acedia gonna try to help him. Isaac flashes over wall, but one more, and that will be Cleaver in the face going to Mundo.
I did say 1v1, but immediately turns into an unfair fight. Nagdala pala ng tropa itong si Marsh, kaya umabante siya laban kay Isaac regardless of the flash being burned. easily followed up by the rest of AEX. Now Tamsu is between a rock and a hard place. He has to get out.
Yes. Ooh. Ardai getting a few hits right there. Is low on mana though. I like how Kanji didn't use his ultimate. Gives them a lot more opportunity towards top side, in which case...
Look at this. They actually took down the tier 2 tower. So, tower advantage over to the side of Acclaim AEX. None of them are breaking this game, aren't they?
Not at all.
Wala pang team na nakahanap ng malaking team fight, malaking pick-off that leads to a massive objective. But I feel like the slower the pace goes, it really favors Team Red because I just favor their scaling so much more. On the side of Acclaim Empire, some of the champions will fall off towards the later stages, so it kind of feels like the Visayan squad is playing on a bit of a timer.
Once again, actually, somewhat similar to earlier, but the difference is Team Red has been doing great at maintaining an equal stance with Acclaim Empire X. And it's just all the more scary to think how Ardai will be a beast on this Kai'Sa once we hit those later minutes.
And already looks like he has a beast Arctic. He needs the item. He already has the items na gusto niya. He already has Ginto's Rage Gauge on top of the Gnasher's Tooth. So, Kai'Sa very much ready to start these fights. Question is, when will those fights arrive?
Ooh, Isaac trying to get the stun onto Tamsu. Luckily for Tamsu, was able to dodge that. Otherwise, that could have been a lockdown coming in from Team Red, supplemented with a barrage of damage. Meanwhile, Acedia forced to deal with Marsh, pushing in towards the spot lane.
And I think malaking issue na hindi nakakapag-pressure itong Renekton ni Acedia. Yes, in lane, sobrang laki nung threat ng Renekton onto the Dr. Mundo. Pero Marsh is able to absorb that pressure now.
Oh, Kurosu getting caught by two members of Team Red, but still, those are two very squishy members. Nonetheless, the damage speaks for itself. Teleport will be coming in. It's going to be Team Red with all the numbers right there. Isaac and Acedia giving chase to Clyde, in which case, looks like Clyde will manage to potentially make it out. Isaac is still on his tail, not going to give him the easy way out.
Run!
Ooh, okay, Clyde hitting the crab to make sure that he gets extra boost, but will get caught out by Ardai. That's going to be Isaac going straight in. Thompson, meanwhile, dives in onto the Kai'Sa, but still double kill coming from Ardai with all the members coming in from Team Red. Marsh might be the next to fall right here. Tries to walk out and triple kill going to the Kai'Sa. Ardai is on fire.
Yeah, I like how Ardai walked away after he tossed the W. Alam na niya makukuha niya yung kill. Parang pag tumira ng tres sa Steph Curry, instantly lalabas na siya kagad, bababa na. Pero now Team Red have control. They can easily take this Baron.
Yeah, with 3 members down for the count from AEX. Hanji couldn't really do as much, and we're hitting these later parts we're in. He doesn't really hurt as much just because of the build-up and it's coming in from Team Red. Kurosu tries to lock down, but no, it is going to be a clean Baron take for Team Red. AEX looks like they're going to have to keep up the defense right now.
Yeah, isang W lang yun galing kay Ardai. Puts Kurosu at half HP. Now, I looked at the inventory of Ardai when he went back to base. Yung binili nito ay yung Oblivion Orb. Gonna want to have the Morellonomicon para mabawasan yung healing neto ni Marsh. And even if Acedia can't deal with Marsh in a 1v1, idagdag mo si Ardai doon and suddenly the Mundo doesn't look as tanky anymore. This Kai'Sa is very much looking like it's pretty much fed.
Yes.
The simplest way to put it, Arthur.
Well, looks like Team Red already starting to push in onto lanes for Acclaim Empire X. Looks like AEX in exchange, though. I like that they've established defensive vision towards their own side of the jungle just so that they don't get caught off in the extent of an extension in lane.
Yeah, and wala rin silang paraan na i-lockdown itong Kai'Sa. There's no form of reliable hard CC on the side of AEX. And I doubt na makakalusot yung stun ng Brand or yung root ng Jhin onto this Kai'Sa. Anyone who runs straight directly at Ardai will just melt to all of his damage. So, massive problem here for Acclaim Empire X. They're at the verge of being eliminated from the GCM qualifiers. Team Red looking very much well in control of game number 2.
Yes, Acedia making good work here towards this bot lane. Looks like that will be the Weaver's wall to cut off AEX. Going for the defense. Tamsu gets decimated by Team Red right there. Marsh in the front line takes quite a bit of damage though. Just a few more hits coming in from Ardai. Looks like he will manage to walk his way. That's going to be the full dive coming in from Team Red. Ardai is dominating, taking down the Jhin. Looks like more members are going down. AEX is falling so darn fast. And that's going to be the ace. That's going to be a potential finish for Team Red.
Yeah, that's Team Red saying goodbye to Visayas. Looks like they will eliminate AEX from qualifying for Globe Conquerors Manila. Magtitipid na pabalik si Ardai dito. This game is well and truly over, Arctic.
Yes, even with Tomsu 15 seconds in, still all 5 members of Team Red with a Baron-empowered minion wave, they can do no wrong. It's very clear. Team Red gonna be axing Acclaim Empire X from their dreams of making Globe Conquerors Manila. Congratulations, Team Red, you're proceeding to the next round.
Good game from Team Red. The first game looked a bit shaky from them. The next one, a bit more decisive. Inantay nila yung power spikes nila dumating. Nung naging online na yung Kaisa, there was nothing that AEX could do. No ways to lock down or actually catch out the Kaisa. Not able to generate any lead. The game went pretty much even for the next few minutes. But once Arda hit his power spikes, a 2-item spike for the Kaisa, there was pretty much a done deal for Team Red.
Oh man, that was such a shame for AEX. Pero with the dust settling right there, I'd say that's definitely much more better played by Team Red overall. There was a few mishaps within the earlier phases just because of Kanji on that Garen. But gaya nga ng sabi mo, in the later parts of the game, Garen doesn't really fare as well. And nakikita naman natin yung, as the minutes went along, how that actually affected AEX in the long run.
Yeah, and if you're thinking about AEX, you'd think na yung mundo nila aabot ng point na unkillable. Kaso if you're dealing with a Kaisa, there's really nothing that's unkillable since he shreds tanks pretty easily. And once again, wala nga silang pang lockdown dito kay Arda. So he's just free to run at everyone. Nakita mo yung last na team fight, he wasn't afraid to jump all the way to the backline of Acclaim Empire X kasi alam niya na walang threat onto him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So looks like that has been game. Gotta give it to Team Red though. Looks like they will still be in the running for potentially being one of the 2 teams. But of course, hearts go out to our Iloilo fans right there. Looks like it will be the end of the journey for Acclaim Empire X, but they've done a fantastic job. The fact that they made it all the way to the top 8 is already a huge accomplishment in itself. And of course, all the more reason to hopefully see them in the near future coming back stronger.
Yeah, and I do believe Team Red will be facing off against Barcy Esports in our lower bracket to determine who else gets to move forward. But I guess, guys, we're gonna head on to our next best of 3. It will be between Emperor Esports and Imperium Pro Team. Tignan natin kung sino makakatapat ng TNC Pro Team.
So, Arctic and Cheese still with you. Kita-kits for match number 2 dito sa Globe Conquerors Manila National Qualifiers. Look at Kanji though, not really feeling the hurt, but in exchange is actually the Jin that goes down though. Kanji with the 2 members of Team Red on his tail. That will end in hitting the crab to make sure that he gets extra boost, but will get caught out by Ardai. That's going to be Isaac going straight in. Tomsu meanwhile dives in onto the Kaisa, but still double kill coming from Ardai with all the members coming in from Team Red. Marsh might be the next to fall right here, tries to walk out and triple kill going to the Kaisa. Ardai is on fire.
Yeah, I like how Arda walked
Like
away.
that will be the Weaver's wall to cut off AEX. Going for the Apex. Tomsu gets decimated by Team Red right there. Marsh in the front line takes quite a bit of damage though. Just a few more hits coming in from Ardai. Looks like he will manage to walk his way. That's going to be the full dive coming in from Team Red. Ardai is dominating, taking down the Jin. Looks like more members are going down. AEX is falling so darn fast. And that's going to be the ace. That's going to be a potential finish for Team Red.
Yeah, that's Team Red saying goodbye to Visayas. Looks like they will eliminate AEX from qualifying for Globe Conquerors Manila. Magtitipid na pabalik si Ardai dito. This game is well and truly over, Arthur.
Yes, even with Tomsu 15 seconds in, still all 5 members of Team Red with a Baron-empowered minion wave, they can do no wrong. It's very clear. Team Red gonna be axing Acclaim Empire X from their dreams of making Globe Conquerors Manila. Congratulations, Team Red, you're proceeding to the next round.
Good game from Team Red. The first game looked a bit shaky from them. The next one,